Hey everybody, it's Max Burridge with the Bellingham Real Estate Company and Live Bellingham Now, and welcome to the Nonprofit November series. Today we're taking a look at Cascade Connections, which is a nonprofit that served Whatcom County for over 40 years. Their mission is to empower people with disabilities to enhance their quality of life. Their agency offers residential, vocational, and training services to make more independent living and employment accessible to people with disabilities. Here to talk more about their impact is their Executive Director, Allison Hill.
My name is Allison Hill. I'm the Executive Director of Cascade Connections. So we are a nonprofit in Whatcom County that works with individuals with developmental disabilities, and we support individuals to work, live, and play in our community. Our mission is to empower individuals with disabilities to enhance their quality of life. And really, we are supporting individuals in everyday life. So that means things like helping individuals with getting jobs, helping people live their life in their homes, from cooking to fun activities, to fitness, swimming, paying bills. You think about anything that you do in your own life, we help people and support people to do those things. One of our programs is our vocational program, where we support individuals in jobs, job development, job skill development, skill classes. We go into schools and teach skills for getting jobs. So we work with employers to see right fits for jobs and help our local employers employ people with disabilities. We have our residential program, which is individuals who primarily have a diagnosis of a developmental disability, and they live in their own homes or apartments, condos, and we help them 24/7. So that's wraparound services, that's looking at helping individuals with anything that you would need on a daily basis. Then we also work with home care. So we have a home care department, and our home care department works with anyone from kids to 80, we say, and that can be kids with developmental disabilities to individuals who are aging. So we do a lot of assistance with individuals who maybe need help with grocery shopping or doctor's appointments, or somebody to come and hang out with them. And then we have our training department. So we do education for our employees as well as our community and families. So we do our home care aid certification, where we help people go through the process of getting their license to be able to provide services and support to either as a job or to their loved ones. We also help with continuing ed, so we give continuing ed classes. If you're going to provide care for either a loved one or as a job, you have to have continuing ed education classes, and so we provide that as well. What we do really matters. I think people with developmental disabilities, people with disabilities are a part of our community. The disability population is the one population that we all will, if we live long enough, will be a part of. So it greatly affects our community. And for us, we're supporting families who find themselves caring for a child or a loved one with a developmental disability. We're helping families who are helping their aging adult family member. Also, when we look at community, we believe that community is a two-way street, and everyone deserves community, and our community is better when we have diversity and we can learn from each other. And so that's one of the biggest things that we provide for our community is inclusion and a two-way street. So our home care department also provides senior services, and so you can hire our staff to come in and support yourself or a senior in your life, to go grocery shopping, go to the doctor's office, check in with meds, lots of different services that we provide, and that is supporting families, because families have jobs and a full plate, and so we're offering to come in and help support families in our community. It's also really cost effective and better for our community when people are able to stay in their homes, stay with their families, be in a community that they have connections with, that they have been a part of. People live longer, people are healthier when they are able to keep those connections. And we see that in the world of developmental disabilities as well. When people have connections and community and other people besides paid staff, they have a much fuller life and a healthier and live longer. One of the things that we're doing this year is we are focusing on our roots and our group home, Cascade Christian Home, out on the King Tut Road. And when it was built over 40 years ago, individuals that lived there were pretty mobile. Over the years, and as we have had new individuals that were serving in that home, individuals have more intense medical needs and mobility needs, and so we really need to make that home accessible because it is their home. And so we are raising funds to make sure that their house is accessible. So we're looking at raising funds to remodel the bathrooms and the laundry room so that individuals are able to brush their teeth and their hair and wash their hands in their own sinks, and that individuals are able to do their own laundry and access their home. So we've had a couple of different volunteer opportunities. So we've had volunteer groups that have come in and assisted with our mowing the lawn, to putting in accessibility in our backyard for individuals with mobile devices or mobility devices or wheelchairs, as well as we've had people that come in and assist with events. So staff appreciation, we value our staff. That's one of our number one things. And so we like to have volunteers come in and provide support, games, check-ins, things like that during that day. I wish that people knew how much you can learn from the individuals that we support. They see challenges and they ask for help, look for supports, help each other, and they really show us what community is all about. For us and our staff and the individuals that we support, we have a lot of fun. We also have a lot of challenges that we all work together on. We still have a lot of things that we need to overcome maybe in our community. Accessibility, being seen, being valued. I really think that the community misses out when we don't include our aging, our elderly, individuals with disabilities. I think that we really miss out on a key component of what community is and what individuals have to offer to us. Cascade Connections was started by a group of parents who wanted their kids to have the same community experience and adult experience that their siblings and other family members were having. And at that point in time, there was not places in Whatcom County for people to live. They had to move out of state to live in group homes. And so this group of families started Cascade Connections. And it started out on the King Tut Road with 12 individuals. And as those individuals grew, we started to answer the call of the needs of the community and those individuals. And we found that people wanted to live in their own apartments and people wanted to have jobs. And so Cascade grew from there and answered that, and we started our supported living program and support individuals to live on their own. We started a vocational program where we help people find jobs, keep jobs, connect people with employers, walk people through the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation process, help people get services that will help them sustain their job for years to come. Our agency has just grown from 4 staff and 12 individuals to over 340 staff and over 300 individuals that we support. And we are, that's almost 650 people in our community, and we're quiet, but I think we're really mighty, and I think we make a big impact in our community, and we continue to answer the call. During COVID, they needed staffing to go in and help people who were aging in place, and so we answered that call. So when the community brings us a need, our agency looks at, can we help with this need? What can we do to empower this particular group or population so that they can be seen and valued in our community? I think some of our challenges for 2025 is housing. There are over 600 people on the wait list in Washington who are looking for services, and housing is a big challenge for us in Whatcom County. If we could have more housing, a variety of different housing, so either apartments, homes that are 2-3 bedroom homes, or condos, we could serve more individuals. That's one of the biggest barriers, is housing for us. So another challenge for us is employers. We have a very diverse population of individuals that are looking for employment. So we're looking for employers who want to have a diverse workforce, but also we're looking for people who are looking for employees who are going to be dedicated and show up on time. And that's some of the individuals that we have. Another big challenge in Washington State and Whatcom County is transition programs. So kids in high school go into a transitions program from the age of 18 to 21. And that program is meant for individuals and families to start to get services and find employment, or go to college or go to tech school, so that when that individual turns 21, they are able to be set up for success. And what we're finding is that 51% of individuals who graduate from high school a year later have no support. So that means that they went from being in high school or transition program, employability, staff and people in their life, to not having any of those resources, and families not having any of those resources. And so one of our big strategic plans is, how can we connect with those families who don't have services a year after? And what can we do? What barriers are those families facing? And how can we break down those barriers so that we can help those families and support those families in our community? I think that some of the ways that our community in Whatcom County can support us is, one, inviting us in. So that may mean that you are an employer or you are someone who is a hiring manager, and inviting us to look at and help you find employees. I think that you also just inviting us to be a part of community events, asking us how you can make things accessible so that we can help you have a greater impact, a bigger community that comes to events or your place of business. We also are looking for people who can come alongside us and help us with funding or be a board member, people who are willing to maybe be on a committee, volunteer for a Saturday as well. You can go to our website, cascadeconnections.org. There is a donate button. There's also information on other ways that you can support us. There is information on, if you are an employer, how to connect with us. And there's also information if you want to be on our board of directors or committees.